I think the first arcade game that started to capture my imagination was Defender. Because it had a little bit of story, just the fact that the little landers were coming down, taking people up, and then when they would mutate when they got the person to the top of the screen. I thought that was quite nice, and you could play the game in slightly different ways. The focus of all the other games was the fact that you just got a life at 10,000 and another one at 20,000, and maybe get a smart bomb at every 5,000, you know, which felt to me just very systematic, very grind the handle. With Elite, I think, I broke the rules quite a lot, mainly because the games are all very systematic. We were told, absolutely, in black and white in fact, by publishers that Elite was too different. You know, we want a game with a small number of minutes play cycle, we want a game with a score and 3 lives and all this sort of thing. But what if I want 2 smart bombs instead of 1 life? It's that sort of philosophy, and also the philosophy of trying to make me care about my progress so that there would be a reward for getting a high score other than the score itself. It appealed to me to do something different, mainly because those are the sort of things that I wanted to do. And looking down later in my career, doing games that I'm really proud of, games like Dog's Life, for example, bringing different audiences to computers and showing that it doesn't have to all be about death and shooting and still be compelling. Similarly with Raspberry Pi, you don't have to sell expensive computers with expensive hardware and all this thing. You can sell them very cheaply and engage kids again. You see, to me, our industry is wonderful because we can provide a real motivation for kids to get into science, to get into maths, to get into technology, to get into physics. And we should be using that in education to motivate kids. In my heart of hearts, I've always been a non-conformist. Doing things the standard way has never really appealed. You know, innovation is really what it's about. It's doing things that are new, doing things that are exciting. And I think hopefully the more people that do that, the more diverse the world becomes, the more exciting it becomes, the more interesting it becomes.